Welcome back, folks. It's been quite a while since last time I made a video of me playing this game. Mainly because I've been quite unsure if I'm even gonna do it. And also because I've struggled with the settings to get it as good as I wanted it to be. And also because I've had a little trouble finding the right way to upload things to YouTube and getting the quality of the videos that I would like to see. But now it seems I have to go for a kind of compromise. So I'm going for half size 7020p, and hopefully that will be good enough. It's not as good as I would like it to be, but I'll see how that works out. The game has been developed a little bit since last time I played. It's been added a patch or two, at least two, perhaps three even, I'm not sure. Lots of things have been addressed. There's been at least one or perhaps two of the different truck companies that's been licensed. So DAF is now licensed, and I think also Iveco is licensed. We'll see when we get into the game. Anything else? There's been some changes in some settings. Rain probability and braking intensity. Really good things to have. Fatigue simulation is also now really good. Seems very realistic. So they made some changes that's really nice, and also some changes to artificial intelligence inside the game. They also added buses, and we might see other things that I don't have it on the top of my head at the moment. But when we're getting on the road, we'll probably see it. So let's get to the job market. See what there are in Rotterdam. We can go to Newcastle, Manchester. Okay. London, Grimsby, Felixstowe, Cambridge. That's in Britain, all of it. So it seems I'm forced to go to Britain, no matter what I wish to. I hoped I could drive a little bit on the continent, on the European mainland, because I would like to avoid getting the trucks with the steering wheel on the wrong side, or the right side as they call it in England. So I think we'll have to just live with this. I'm gonna follow my ID. I can actually take any job if I like, but I like to go from the city I last lived in. So let's have a look. Manchester. Well, it's a long trip on the ferry over there. Okay. Have we gone there? Yes, we've gone there once before. That's true. Newcastle, how's that? No, not interesting. Perhaps we should just go straight to London then. Ammunition to London. Yes, risky. Risky business. Ammunition to London. I guess that's what it will be. Let's take that job. Here we go. the steering here was incredibly slow. I need to get that a little more sensitive. It's like maneuvering a cruise ship. Let's get into the options and put the steering sensitivity a little up. Controls. It's all the way down there. That's a little rough. I like to keep that down there and that up about there. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, that's better. Europort. Oh man. And there comes the bus. The buses are racing. That was a bad start of the day. Destroyed some road signs and almost crashed a bus. Well. Life is hard. Sometimes. I think I said earlier in an earlier video that I wouldn't go with the steering wheel because I don't have a truck steering wheel. I've reconsidered this. I think I will sometime I will go over to change to using proper steering wheel and pedals. So let's see, that's good. Several reasons for that. It's smoother and it's more realistic indeed, even though it's a racing wheel. It's easier to brake late. Damn it, this is gonna cost me. Oh man, I'm struggling today. It seems there are two settings I have to change a little more. Controls, I need a little less steering sensitivity and I need a little more braking power. Like that. Yes, that's good. I hope. But about the steering wheel, it's gonna be more realistic when I use that. Like I'm not using directional lights when I'm driving with the keyboard, simply because it doesn't fit my setup for the keyboard, and don't see how I could set it up and make that work nicely. At the moment this truck feels quite heavy. It's good. Now it maneuvers like it's supposed to. So here, this is one of the boring harbors where you don't have to get into the ferry yourself. So we're going to Harwich. There are three different kinds of harbors as far as I know. There's one you have to drive onto the ferry, and there's one you have to drive onto the train, this sub-channel train. Let's get some lights here so we don't get penalized for that. Now we're in Britain then, so let's take the left side of the road. This engine isn't too powerful, I hear. It's working hard to carry the load of ammunition. about the steering that I'm happy with at the moment. That is, I saw some footage on YouTube a while ago, and it looked like the guy who was driving there, it looked like he was driving a racing car, because his steering wheel was moving like it was in a Formula 1 car. And it didn't give any sense of driving anything that was heavy at all. So I certainly prefer it this way. It's much more realistic. So this looks good. It's 21 in the evening, so it's soon pitch dark. It will be pitch dark by the time we arrive at the destination point. That is London. I can't remember what London looks like. I've been driving another character for quite a bit while I've been waiting, so I'm quite a bit more experienced in the game than I was on the first 10 videos. So hopefully that will make it a little bit better. I will drive with a little more skill, but still I'm not as so skilled that I will certainly make lots of mistakes, as you have already seen I do. So it's about this talking and driving at the same time. This is not... I'm not a natural at that. Felixstowe, London, yes. This is totally different from the truck I'm driving with the other character. Now it's up in 90. It would have been in 90 kilometers almost straight from the port. The other one. This one is really, really weak and slow compared. That's just depending on the horsepower you have. And this one is probably one with horsepower around 200 or something. 300, I suppose. Yeah, probably 300, 3 to 4. Not 200, that would be too weak. I think, I'm not sure what the weakest truck is, but around 400 I would guess. Let's zoom past. Here we see the signs on the side there. It's speed trap. So let's try to not get fined. Yes, we managed. But I'm not sure if it was 60 miles or 50 miles here. Still, other trucks sometimes are going very, very slowly. I'm not quite sure why that is so. It's definitely a design choice of SCS, but I'm not sure if they're supposed to go that slow all the time, or if it's uphill or whatever it is. They're going more slow than I would expect them to. No need to fuel up either this time. It's the usual while we're going on hired missions. When we get our own truck, we will have to stop whatever it's needed, and that is once half an hour in game time, I think, approximately. So now we're heading off to London. At some point in this Let's Play, I will also probably close the navigator, so that I will have to actually find my way from my memory and not use the navigator to make the exact right roads. So I'll have to read signs. and if I'm lost I have to stop by a parking space somewhere and check the map and get back on track again. I think that will be interesting. I've done that a little bit in experimenting on that, and it's quite nice. It's a challenge. Gives a little more challenge to the game. Let's take the lane that says London. It's overcast here now. Perhaps there's gonna come some rain. Even though I've put it on low frequency. We're taking the next left to London. If I had my own car here, my own track here, I would probably have stayed in England for a while, because it's nice to take some more jobs in the same place and see more of the country. But the problem is, when I get a steering wheel on the right side, I struggle so hard I can't take it. So I'm gonna return to Europe when I've delivered this cargo, the ammunition. I wonder what I want this ammunition for. Probably the army or something. You're going a little slow, aren't you? There we go. I doubt we will see any landmarks here at night, but who knows, if we're lucky. Is that Hilton Hotel over there? Well, I guess there's a few landmarks after all in the night sky. Let's get in behind that Golf. I guess that's a Golf. I think so. Was that the place I was supposed to go into? Yes, it was, so I have to return. That was sloppy. That should be a famous building, I guess. Yes. But we're well within time limit, that is for certain, because we have 13 hours remaining. So it wasn't very urgent, that's for sure. I think I'll try to park the trailers now, because I realized it's a little bit of experience points extra, and it's especially early on, I think it's quite large percentage of your experience points that you can have from parking the cargo. So there we go, backwards. I messed up early there, I shouldn't have. I guess that'll do. Yes, it did. Yes, 45 experience points, and that is, as we can see, it's almost 1/5, 1/6, yeah, 1/6 of the total experience is from the parking. So that is, it's worth the trouble, at least early on. I'm not sure if that experience raises as you level up also. If it does, I will certainly continue parking the truck. Job done! And we leveled up. So we're gonna go for long distance. That will make us able to get jobs for up to 350 kilometers deliveries. And higher rewards for, and more experience bonus also. So that's good. Apply. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Take care.